Cash in hand is a whirlwind. How to make a financial plan so you don't end up without a penny in your pocket. Have you ever heard that song that says, "Cash in hand is a whirlwind"? It's the truth. If you don't have good financial planning, your money can just disappear without you noticing. But how to do efficient personal financial planning and ensure that your finances are always in order? That's what we're going to discover in this complete guide. Step 1. Calculate your earnings and expenses. The first step to good financial planning is to have a clear view of your financial earnings and expenses. Make a list of all your sources of income, including salary, rent receipts, investments, among others. Then list all of your supported expenses, including fixed expenses, such as rent, electricity, water, and gas bills, and variable expenses, such as food, entertainment, and personal shopping. Add up your earnings and subtract your expenses to determine your monthly balance. Step 2. Define your financial goals. Now that you know exactly how much money is flowing in and out of your account each month, it's time to set your long-term financial goals. Want to save for retirement? Buy a house? Taking an international trip? List your goals in order of priority and set a deadline for achieving them. Remember that your goals should be realistic and achievable, but also challenging enough to motivate you to work hard to achieve them. Step 3. Create a budget. Now that you know how much money is coming in and out of your account and what your financial goals are, it's time to create a realistic budget. Start by setting aside a percentage of your income for your long-term goals, then divide the rest between your fixed and variable expenses. Be sure to include an emergency fund in your budget so you don't get blindsided by unexpected expenses. Step 4. Reduce your necessary expenses. One of the most effective ways to save money is to reduce your necessary expenses. Review your spending list and identify where you can cut costs. Maybe you can cut your cell phone bill or cancel a cable TV subscription you don't use much. It's also a good idea to compare prices at different supermarkets and stores to make sure you're paying the lowest possible price for the products you buy regularly. Step 5. Invest your money. After saving money in your monthly budget, it's time to invest your money to make your money go even further. There are several investment options available, from treasury bonds and investment funds to stocks and cryptocurrencies. It is important to do careful research, and another important tip is to have an emergency fund. This means separating an amount of money that can be used in case of unforeseen events, such as a medical emergency, job loss, or any other situation that requires an unexpected expense. This fund should be kept in an easily accessible account, such as a checking or savings account, and ideally have at least 6 months' worth of fixed expenses. In addition, it is important to think about long-term investments. There are several investment options that can yield good returns over time, such as stocks, real estate funds, direct treasury, among others. It is important to remember that these investments carry risks, so it is important to study and understand each option well before investing. Another tip is to avoid credit card debt and overdraft. These debts usually have high interest rates and can snowball, making personal financial planning difficult. If you must use your credit card, it is important to pay the bill in full to avoid interest charges. Finally, it is important to periodically review and adjust your personal financial planning. Life changes, such as the arrival of a child, buying a property, or changing jobs, can impact personal finances and require adjustments in planning. Therefore, it is important to review goals, investments, and expenses periodically and make the necessary changes to ensure long-term financial health. With these tips, you can make efficient personal financial planning and achieve short and long-term financial goals. Remember that financial planning is a journey and requires discipline and dedication, but the long-term results are worth the effort. Start planning your financial future right now and don't leave it for later.